When I think about poverty and I think about our kids, the reality is they can't help what they came into. It's not their fault they were born poor. It's not their fault that their families may not have the wherewithal to be able to find their way out of poverty. Our families are doing the best they can, and part of our responsibility as a school, my responsibility as a school leader, and the community's responsibility as a whole is trying to support them. If people saw what I saw every day, they would probably go home on the verge of tears. There really aren't enough words to be able to describe, like I said, the horrors that some of our kids face. And hopefully we provide some type of sanctuary for our kids. Certainly, we're providing breakfast and lunch and those types of things, so we are feeding them. But the mental damage that poverty does, I think, is something that people don't understand, because unfortunately there is a pervasive thinking that, well, you can just pick yourself up by your bootstraps. But if you're 6 years old, you can't do that. You don't have the ability to do that.
We have a lot of kids living in poverty. We have to continuously remind ourselves these are children we're dealing with. These are little lives we're trying to impact and help. And sometimes what a student has gone through just before they get to school is more than you and I will go through in the whole day, in the whole week, the whole month, the whole year. That doesn't allow for having a very clear brain to be studying. They say that if you have one positive connection with an adult, that the impact of that is huge.
For our building in particular, mentoring has been a godsend. When I first got here, we didn't have a program, and we've worked to grow it to one of the largest in the state. For our kids, they may not have as many solid adult figures, if any, sometimes, sadly. And so to have someone who comes in and is a person they can really count on, a person that they can share things with and learn from, and to see the kids' faces light up when our mentors walk in the building, it's special.
1, 2, 3.
What sport do you like to play?
Baseball.
Baseball? What position are you? You like to pitch or you like to hit? You like to hit?
Like books.
So today we have mentoring going on. We have a great group of students. We have 2 high schools that we partner with, Conrad and DMA, Delaware Military Academy, and we have a group of them here today. I think that it's just mostly about getting somebody to really come in and care about you. I've heard the statistic that kids only get about 12 minutes of quality time a week, which is kind of heartbreaking when you think about it. So what I really want to do here is try and bring a little bit of hope to these kids, give them something to look forward to.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that students from poverty don't have the ability, whereas that is nothing further from the truth. Those kids can really shine and grow. It's just a matter of being able to close that gap so that the playing field is equal. It becomes a question of, are you willing to give up on one of them? And you can't be. You may not save every kid, but you have to try to save every kid, and no matter what the situation. So if we can keep trying and all work together, then perhaps we can make a difference.